walking down the streets, feeling the breeze in the sunshine.
Okay, so this is what we're looking at this week. We've got three big factors affecting silver price. Obviously, the main one is, kinetic action or war in the Middle East. Then we got March open interest, and then we got the automatic trading with silver price over the $80, the systematic trading there. So, war in the Middle East. All right. I got to tell you, I would have thought it already would have happened by now. This last weekend, we had the new moon, which are the dark nights, which, allow our forces to go in without being silhouetted against the moonlight and that sort of thing. So I thought there was a huge opportunity for an attack this weekend. It didn't happen. We did have the Olympics, which end today, and then we have the religious holidays, which are the Islamic holidays, which traditionally we don't attack on those times. But honestly, with Trump, I thought, well, hey, he's going to be looking at our troops and the best thing for them, and probably not even consider those. So those are the three big things now with the war in the Middle East. So if that breaks out, which I believe there's still a very good chance it's going to happen, we've got pretty much everything going over there that has an American flag on it. Even though that seems like a lot, when you get downrange and you're down there, you look around and it doesn't seem like all that much around you. But there's a lot going over there and a lot of tension building. I do hope it's like a Trump art of the deal thing where he brings all this stuff over there and then can force them to make a deal. So that'll reduce loss of life and that sort of thing. However, if this does go kinetic, we're looking at the dollar. That's what we're looking at. So honestly, if it goes kinetic, probably a temporary spike to safe haven assets, the dollar, and we'll see the DAX go up. It can have the possibility though of, after that big spike, the stock market can sell off depending on how bad things go. So the dollar, silver, in addition to being a monetary asset, it's also an industrial asset. So stock market goes down, then the silver can go down. So we're looking at the DAX this week, and that's kind of going to be a big indicator. The second thing we're looking at is March open interest, and we've been talking about that for weeks. Right now, or last Friday, the COMEX still had 88 million ounces registered silver that's available for physical delivery, in its warehouse. Now, is that going to be enough? The open interest was about 293. I think it may be a little less than that come Monday morning, and a lot of that will get rolled and settled in cash, by the time first notice comes around on Thursday. But honestly, what if it doesn't? And the reason I say that, I'm not trying to be alarmist, is look at January and February. Those months were abnormal. If you look at both of those months, there was a considerable amount that was settled in physical. February was like 98%. So if there is a silver shortage, and it's not business as usual, where you just have these commercial hedgers and they're just buying a hedge on their silver position, then yeah, this could kind of go in the wrong direction for March open interest. So we're going to be looking at that, and obviously this week we're going to be tracking the registered every morning at COMEX that's put out. We're going to be looking at the open interest every morning until Thursday and Friday. That's going to be the indicator there. And then the third thing that we have is the trading threshold above 80, which we got over. Now, last Thursday, I put out a video where we're saying, hey, if we can close by 78, today, and then close into 80 into the weekends, well, that happened. So we're like, it not only happened, it happened well into the 80s. So we're at about 84. So a lot of systematic trading happened, and you could have a lot of FOMA, fear of missing out assets going into silver and pushing up that price, and a lot of systematic trading, systematic buying. Now, next resistance is probably right around 90, so you can kind of look at that as the next resistance point. So you got those three things, and we're going to be monitoring those. The DAX, registered and open interest on COMEX, and of course we're going to be looking at that silver price closely this week, to see if it gets toward 90. If it gets toward 90, if we have any leverage positions, we're going to be getting out of those. or at least reducing them. But hey, we're going to be monitoring this all week. Take a look at silver forecast, morning signal, and desk brief. That's where we kind of give you the signal that day, and then the desk brief kind of goes into a little more structure, a little more depth if you want something in addition to the signal. So we'll see you there.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees.